So we're at the Huntsman again, staying overnight because it's the old boy's birthday. Happy birthday, mate. 107.
Oh, look at it, do I?
It's getting quick, this, isn't it? Wow, you were like dog years or something.
Yeah.
7 or 8 years for every actual year.
My name's Louis.
We had a great night at the pub, very relaxed and everything. It was Dave, Joe, Sarah, Mevy, Mandy, myself and the dogs, and lovely meal. Food's great there and they let you stay overnight. In the morning, Dave, Joe and Sarah decided they were going to do a bit of antiques hunting, and then we're all going to meet us back at Willow Fields. Another lovely sunset. Kind of collected everyone this weekend. Thought I'd have a little bit of a gathering of everyone. Got the fire going. We're going to fix Dazzy's van tomorrow, get all his electrics all sorted out. So, we're finished. Dazzy's having a bit of a tidy up.
Oh yes.
Everything's working.
Yes, it is.
We've replaced the fuse down there that they decided to put a blade fuse in.
Yeah, so there was no proper connector. It was just literally 2 spades.
Yeah, 2 crimps
And then
and a blade fuse, yeah.
Blade fuse.
No fuses at all down there. Show them the wire that they put.
So that was, so I asked for 2 more sockets to be put in, so I could literally charge my laptop at my desk.
Yeah.
Perfect area. And I said that it was a gaming laptop with quite a high power 12 volt
Charger. For it, yeah.
They understood that, so obviously there's a lot of current going through that.
Well, there's a potential for 15 amps to go through each of them, so that's 30 amps going through that cable without a fuse.
No, that was the one that went to the power, but then there was no fuse on that.
No.
There was no fuse in the middle, nothing anywhere.
Which means that wire would have turned it into a fuse and just burnt all the way along.
And could have burnt, but I'm down fused to something else, caused other problems.
But we've done that one.
Yeah.
We've also done this, so you can see that's a bit melted as well. And this is nothing to do with the other company that retrofitted. This is to do with Swift, and they chose to put that relay on as a permanent live, apart from when you're running the engine, so you couldn't have the hab electrics on. So that's obviously gone melty too.
Yeah.
So, but everything's working now?
Everything's working now. Got nice fuses.
Yeah.
All good. All good.
So one thing I wanted to mention with the wiring with Dazzy's van is, you know, I said about auto fail, our last van, and not using the correct cables and everything else. It obviously appears to be people who are in the industry just don't understand cable sizes and loads. Say for example a 12 volt accessory socket, also known as a cigarette lighter socket, has the potential of loading up to 15 amps of power through it. Most of them you'll probably see around about sort of 10 amps, something like that. So both sockets in Dazzy's van, he asked the people to wire up so he could use them for his laptop, mega laptop, and they'd use wire that I'd not even used that kind of wire for LEDs. So wire that would carry half an amp, something like that. And then there's a potential of 30 amps, you know, because they'd link them together. So 2 15 amp sockets, and they'd not even put a fuse on. I guess probably because they knew the cable was so rubbish that the cable would just kind of like go before a fuse. But obviously what had happened with the cable is the cable in its probably entire length would turn into a hot cable, a bit like you might use back at school in the day to cut up something like you know, styrofoam or something like that. And yeah, it'll just cut straight through stuff because it gets hot. It's a hot piece of wire, it'll melt the plastic around it and set fire to anything it touches. So that is my little kind of thing really. I know I don't advocate you all pulling your vans apart And I know it's difficult for some of you to trust dealers or repairmen to do work on your vans and things like that, but at the end of the day, I guess it's awful to say it, but you know, it might be worth it. Might be worth looking into your van, seeing how people have wired things, and just checking it over, just to make sure it's safe for you, because you possibly just can't trust everybody out there, really. And you might have a better idea of what's going on than they do, or you may care more than they do.
Found this little guy in the water bucket. Excuse the dog panting in the background. So I'm just letting him dry out on my hand for a bit. Little gatekeeper butterfly. How cute is that? So, in truth, is Mandy really a YouTuber? Fashion. I've started preparing a meal and I've not videoed any of it. However, there is something new and exciting, and it's called a Remoska. So amongst all of the kitchen detris is my wonderful Remoska cooker. Look, ooh. And you can see what I've already been preparing. So this thing is like this. So that is where all the heat comes from. This lid pops on top of this wonderful pan where tartiflette is ongoing, with lots and lots and lots of tartiflette because we're feeding 6 people tonight. And then you pop this on top and it cooks it through from the lid, so all the heat comes from the top. You have to wait. As soon as it starts getting crispy on the top, you pop a foil lid on, and that makes it cook evenly. Cooks about 190 degrees, so I've been told. It's just got an on and off switch. It's not like temperature controlled in any way. However, this beauty has a plug and is 400 watts. So we're going to see how much power that uses up and what it's like to cook with today. So that's it. Okay, that. So that's about that thick. So it's almost up to like my first knuckle. So kind of a bit too close to the top, I'm assuming, because it might crisp up a bit too soon. But yeah, see how that goes, eh? Num num num.
So inaugural test of, what's it called?
The Remoska.
Right, so right now we've got plus 3 amps going in, so switch that on. Minus 30 amps going out. So that's 33 amps that's taken. Which is right, 400 watts. 400 watts and 30 amps is better than 120 amps, which is what the Instant Pot used to pull.
The Instant Pot did, yeah, true.
So we'll see how we get on with that.
So we had to move the Remoska inside. I think it was just a bit too cold outside. It wasn't quite getting to temperature. That was just my silly little thing. I just thought it'd be great to have outside. So it's cooking away in here. It is taking 400 watts for the entire time, which is, I think John said something about 30 amps maybe. So it is sucking a little bit out of the batteries, but thankfully the sun's shining on and off and we are in the middle of the afternoon, so it should be recouped quite well. So it's cooking nice. Look at that. Bubble, bubble. So 2 more minutes and that's done, I reckon.
Ooh, tartiflette. Yeah. Ooh, belly pork. Yeah. Ooh, wings. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the food was lovely, but look at that. Literally, I've given it a rinse around with some cold soapy water while I'm waiting for the water to get warm enough. And there's nothing to it.
So it's just to mention in this week's vlogs that I've got another review of a slightly bigger power pack by Power Oak. This one's the 2400 watt hour, which equates to around about 160 amp hours. So really cool little piece of kit. So go check out that review. That's over on Gadget John channel.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of home. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our
like fire. But I suppose on the safety side of thing, you need to put that fire out now and again. You need to be safe. That's the normal fire extinguisher. 2 kilos, lasts about 7 or 8 seconds. That's a fire safety stick, which was about 100 grams. 170 grams and lasts 25 seconds. So as you can see, we're going to light a fire and test them out. Now the next thing I'm loving about this is, I've never actually used one of these. Mandy has, because she's been on a speckled course, but I haven't. So I'm going to find out how the heck you use this. And apparently this is really easy, because you go like that, boom, start the top and you're done. Oh yeah.
Right, we have fire.
Okay.
Fire safety stick with this. That's still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
Still going.
Fire, John! Fire, quick!
Now what you're about to see is going to shock you, and I will certainly not buy one of these type of fire extinguishers ever again.
Whoa! Holy shit!
My fire extinguisher actually would have turned the van into a fireball.
Keep pressing.
Oh, that is.
Oh!
Spent.
Now,
Wow!
see the difference between that one and that one?
Yeah.
That's the old one.
Okay.
Never used this before, so cap off, bottom off, light.
Oh, you're on.
Don't go too close. Dino, Dino, Dino. Quick, baby. Quick. Things are on fire, Mev.
Fire.
Fix it
Fire.
quick.
Fire. Closer, maybe.
Jesus, that is going to activate it.
More. Still burning.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
No.
No, it's still
doing
there.
it.
No.
Didn't put it out.
It did not do
And
a thing.
all the mess it made, it didn't put it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that didn't do anything.
Oh, that's a good test, that then.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So the interesting thing here, though, is it's now covered in all sorts of different fire suppressant, and it's still on fire. So I think that does really drive home the message. If you can't put it out quickly, get out, because you're not going to put it out. So we've had a great few days actually. We celebrated Dave's birthday on Friday, and then basically just everyone decided to come here. Our plan was to come here and sort out Daz's van, you know, the wiring issues and everything on his van. And that was basically planned for 2 or 3 days worth of work. There was a lot of issues with his van. Obviously, if you want to find out what's happened with his van, you can check over on his channel and find out exactly what's going on and all the changes that he wants to make and stuff like that. But we sorted out the main issues with his van, the melted wires, melted fuses and all the things that didn't work. So that's all sorted now. And then just enjoyed the company of everyone else over the weekend here. So we had one man and a whippet, Dave, we had Mevy, John and Tash from Life Beyond Bricks, obviously Daz, Urban Motorhome. And we had a good time, good laughs. We all had around the campfire as usual. Look at Coopy's face. Oh, where's mine? You'll get some later, buddy.
Do you like the barbecue?
Oh no, yeah. Mandy's got a bit splattered legs. Ooh, yeah.
The bacon inside in a minute.
So if you've been wondering what this thing is, it's the usual kind of fire pit, the mesh fire pit, and we just put the barbecue straight on the top. Don't bother with coals and all that separate stuff, just do that. Easy, takes it off the ground. We've got the fireproof mat as well. If you've been asking about that, I've not mentioned it because it's supposed to be fireproof, but if you do drop something on there, as you can see, you will get holes. It just doesn't set on fire, which I suppose is good enough. But all this is, getting blown in my face now. All this is on the website as well. So if you want to get one of these pits or what, or the table or the chairs or anything like that, it's all on our website. I'll put the link down in the description below. Look at this. I mean, I'm not being funny, but I must have done something right in my life. I've got 2 people cooking me nice food.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Burning nice food at the minute.
Oh, a bit of charcoal on your barbecue food, that's fine.
Okay.
Bit of drama, as it always is. It's always with Mandy as well, strangely enough. She's a bit accident prone, and it's a bit windy here, as you can probably see from the trees and everything behind. So she just went to open the door, and I had it on a bungee, because the wind kept catching the door. So I put a bungee. I know someone's commented in the past about it. Can't you think of a more high-tech solution? Well, I'm going to have to think about that now, because the bungee's just basically flown off and hit Mandy in the face. So fortunately Daz was here. So paramedic Daz with his amazing first aid kit, and we've managed to patch Mandy up. You alright, babe?
Yeah, I'm good. Bungee cords are dangerous, kids.
Yeah, don't mess with bungee cords.
Because bungee cords always win.
The end came off. We didn't know that kind of plastic ends, because normally they're all covered like that. So the plastic ends come off, and slightly damaged Mandy's face.
But then you look at the wings.
Yeah. Ooh, that looks sore.
I nearly had it slammed in my face afterwards.
I know.
As well.
But yeah, the winds of that, and obviously this door keeps doing that, and we've tried to hold it back with.
Mine are the metal ones, and look how much he stretched it.
Yeah.
Just the wind.
Oh well. So another solution needed to hold the door. Oh, sadly, that's a new clip down there, and it's still not strong enough. The wind gets it; it's just taking it off. So I have to think of something else on that one. But for now, barbecue food is being cooked.
And the beer will be being consumed.
So there are many painkillers.
You do this so they don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Don't make me laugh.
Oh, don't make it loud.
Read.
Yeah. Don't try this at home, folks.
Have a first aid kit.
Yes.
First aid
Yeah,
kits.
what did yours have that ours didn't? What are they called?
Steri strips.
Yeah.
Steri strips.
Butterfly stitches.
Right, okay
So
then.
you can, close a wound.
Right, there you go. So we need to get some of them, don't we?
Yeah.
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 Aww, poor baby.
Don't need any Botox in my top lip now, though, do I?
Oh dear.
Has to be included.
Has to be you and your blinking mayonnaise. Oh yeah, nice big burgers, some pork, some sausages, kebabs and bacon. Woohoo! You feeling alright?
Yeah, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get this in my mouth.
Oh, it's just a bit too windy out there if you look at the trees to really eat outside. So we thought we'd eat inside. So how are you feeling this morning then?
A bit better.
Oh, that looks bad.
Yeah, got a bit of a bruise.
Yikes.
Oh, I tell you. I don't know if I've said it before. Bungee cords are not toys, kids.
No.
It's funny though,
have to
'cause-
look for a different solution for that.
But I mean, it was bloody windy.
Yeah.
But I didn't just stop there, did I?
No, you cut yourself after that apparently, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I cut my finger and had to put plaster on because I was bleeding everywhere. And I've got a big bruise on my leg here because
Oh, 'cause
I
you
went
banged
to shovel.
yourself.
Oh,
Door
yeah.
shut.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's why we need a bungee.
Yeah, because the door shuts in the wind.
So yeah, I was having a particularly bad accident-prone day yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, bless your little cotton socks.
I'll tell you, face does hurt though.
I know.
I'm just happy.
I'd kiss it better, but I don't know if that'd be worse.
I'm just happy I've still got teeth.
Yeah.
Because it could have been so much worse,
Yeah.
or that it didn't go near my eye.
Yes, very true.
So,
But
yeah.
it caught inside your lip as well, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how it did. I mean, I know the end broke off, but I've got 2 scratches, a bruise there, and the inside of my lip's buggered, but it's probably my teeth.
On your teeth, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it does feel like teeth shaped. But...
Eek. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All the fun of the fair. That's why I don't use my sewing machine a lot, folks, because you know what I do.
Jeez, yeah, it's a lethal weapon for you, isn't it?
Yeah, and those of you that follow on Instagram would see that when I was starting carving wood, I cut right in my hand here. So John's bought me a set that's got like these gloves with
protection gloves.
Protection on that you're supposed to get away with slicing and stuff. But I figured I'd just lay off the carving for a little bit as well. But it's all the fun things.
Bless you.
Apart from doors slamming in your face.
Yeah. Well, we're packing up now, aren't we?
Yes, we are packing up.
We're leaving Willow Fields. Been at Willow Fields for a couple of days where we sort Darren's van out and meet our friends and stuff. So we're packed
it's been
up.
a wonderful stay.
Yeah.
And now we've got things to do. We have things to do.
Oh, wow. How intriguing.
How intriguing.
So this is last night's little park up at the Strut Arms near Belper. Nice car park where you can hang the back of the van over as well. It's pretty cool. We did pop in for a cheeky little burger and pint or 2. I think it was just 2. But yeah, we were struggling around here to find decent park ups, and there were a few along the way, but around the side of the main road and things like that. So yeah, just thought pub stop. So that's what it is. And today we're off to see one of Dazzy's favourite places. We're heading down to London for the weekend, and Milton Keynes is on our next destination. Have you guessed where it is yet? Well, you're going to find out pretty soon. Well, yeah, we're in Milton Keynes, and we came here specifically for Darren's bestest little burger joint, the Casbah.
Aye.
And they're not here this week. They're actually short. They're having a bit of maintenance on the van.
Yeah.
So, absolutely gutted.
So now we're all hit up for a big burger. So hitting up Google a bit.
We'll see what we find.
See if we can find.
Never mind.
Big fat burger.
I know.
Maybe we just take our time where we're going next and come here on the way back.
Yeah.
I might be on a diet then though.
Oh, we gutted. So this is us all packed up for the rest of the day in Bletchley, Milton Keynes of all places. Like I say, gutted that we couldn't get to Casbah, but I understand those guys have had a heck of a time, and it's the first time they've taken a break in months, but we'll catch up with them again. Oh, poor Coopy's got a bad tummy, haven't you, pal? Oh, Mummy's making you some very, very special food that's going to make your tummy better though. Look. So what is it again exactly?
It's just plain boiled rice and scrambled egg.
Okay. And hopefully that'll make your belly. Always
Better. No, he's starving. Because I've had to wait for him to stop squitting.
Yeah. So we can feed him.
So that's been it was a whole day of that. So he's not been fed yesterday, and now it's kind of late in the day. So we're sure that it's gone.
Yeah, it's been well over 24 hours, hasn't it?
Yeah, so now we're starting on something
a
bit easy on his belly. We'll see
how are you doing? Are you feeling okay?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
I'm alright. My face is hurting a little bit, but I think I knocked it before, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good. The good thing is though, he's going in places, because we had to pop in and get some eggs and rice, is that I've got my mask on and no one can see my smashed up face. Whoop!
Smashed up face. So that is another week over in the gadget bus. Are we even the gadgets anymore? Everyone calls us the gadgets still.
It's still the gadget bus.
If you're a new subscriber and you don't understand why people call us the gadgets, it's because I have another channel called Gadget John, and this channel used to be called the Gadget John on Tour channel. And then we changed it because we need to include Mandy. Yeah.
And you know.
But people still call us the gadgets.
Yeah, so which is fine.
It's fine.
It's a nice nickname.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough for us. We shall catch you on the next time video or something.
Soon.
Yeah,
on
catch you
YouTube
soon.
somewhere.
Yeah, something like that. Alright.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, Coop. Bye.
Bye.
Just give him a tea.